Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back in the future.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
This is the Happy Hour.
You guys going to happy hour?
Live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America.
Yeah, maybe I'll come for a couple.
Here are your hosts, Nick Sainert.
I want to know what it's like to commit a crime without having to spend time in jail.
And Enrique Alvarez Clary.
C is for chunk.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Go ahead, do the intro.
Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. This is the Happy Hour 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. Nick and Rico with you today.
Luckily.
Hey, Rico.
I guess I'll
Are
be
you?
here.
What's wrong, Rico?
No, I'm upset with you. No, I'm mad at you.
Is
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we going to be able to do the show?
I hope so. I hope we can get through an hour.
Do you want to get everything off our chest?
No. Maybe.
Okay, let's get it off our chest.
I'm just mad at you right now. Tell the people what you're doing. God, tell the people what you're doing.
I'm playing slow pitch softball.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he is.
Without Rico.
He is.
402-464-5685, the Honda Lincoln hotline, the Starter Heyman text line. Both those open for you guys the entire hour. So, Rico, moments before we go on.
I overheard a conversation. between my co-host and not his co-host. In fact, a person that he says that he dislikes very much.
I do. I hate him. I hate Nathan. But no.
He was talking to Nathan about slow pitch softball and how much fun they're gonna have.
No, that's not.
And I was like, slow pitch softball. I'd like to play. Can I play? And he goes, nah, we don't need you. And I was like,
That's
what?
true.
What in the world?
No,
and he's
so-
just like, sorry, we need a girl.
We
And I was like, what? You can't use anybody else? And he's like, no, we need a girl. So sorry, but you're out. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, what about when you needed a guy? And he's like, well, I invited Nathan. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you didn't invite your own co-host.
That's false.
You invited some dude who just happens to work here. And that's what he did. That's what he did. He decided to invite Nathan instead of his own co-host.
Partially.
And I'm heartbroken. I feel betrayed. I feel stabbed in the back. I have so many feelings, and I just don't
Get
know
'em all
exactly
out.
what to
Get
do
them
right
all
now.
out, please.
Because I thought we were friends.
We are.
I thought, I believed that we were very good co-hosts and we enjoyed each other's company for at least an hour.
We do.
At least an hour.
We do.
And this is what you do. You go behind my back to do something fun with somebody else.
No, that's not true, Rico. That's not true.
And I believe you. I feel as if you're driving a stake through our relationship. Is what you're doing.
God.
You're there
Dude.
right now. There's like a Grand Canyon sized hole
Really?
in our
That big?
relationship. Yeah, it's very painful. It's very hurtful.
I'm sorry. Here's what I'll say. The way it kind of went down.
And I believe that the text line would side with me. 402-464-5685. Please let me know if I'm being dramatic.
Qdoba guy
in this
Qdoba
instance.
guy has sided with you. He claims that I am oh, he's kidding. Okay, we're good. We're good.
I don't believe he is. That
Anyway,
might have been a little too far, but I
he's
believe that
saying- he's
Qdoba
saying
guy's on my side.
I am discrimination. I am discriminating.
Yeah,
against
you are.
you.
You are.
I'm not. He says to be better. Sorry. But no, here's how it went down. We're planning a co-ed Sunday nights, Mahoney. If you want to sign up in the spring, feel free. The way
But
it
you
kind of
can't
went
play
down,
on Nick's team.
we are full. Why? Because we needed females.
Stupid.
Here's the thing, Rico. Nathan is currently dating a Husker softball player.
And
The Husker softball player is now on the slow pitch softball team.
can't do it. She's busy.
That's no, she's not. We're fine. Tater says this. Is it really a question if Rico is overreacting?
Yeah, it's not.
Bingo.
I am reacting at an appropriate level. Thank you,
No.
Tater.
Here's how it happened. So
I appreciate you being on my side.
here's what I'll say. I have some connections that I was able to create a custom glove
My dude
For-
finagled his own glove.
for slow pitch softball. So I customized the glove. I tweeted out a picture today of the custom glove. You can go head over to Nick_Sainer if you want to check it out. I think it's pretty sick.
Tell him that it's
Rico-
the first glove.
Rico, you said it was pretty sweet.
I changed my mind.
You said
I
it
think
was
it's
pretty
I
sweet.
changed my mind. I think it's ugly.
So you can head over to Nick_Sainer, check it out. Like I said, customize a slow pitch softball glove. You might think it's stupid.
Looks
But-
disgusting.
Here's the deal. I needed a 12.5-inch glove because I'm playing first base, and I'm 5'11" playing first base. So I needed a first baseman, or a bigger glove. But also, I would regard, or put myself into the category of utility player. And I hope none of my teammates are listening
You're not
because
that
they would
good.
disagree. And anyway, my whole team got custom gloves. We all ordered custom gloves from Rawlings. Shout out to Rawlings. And we're gonna, even if we don't play well, we're going to look really good. Okay, here's a great point.
What?
Claytonia John asks, can Rico even hit a softball?
I can.
Now,
I can.
really?
Yeah, I can.
Should we
A
test it out soon?
slow pitch softball. Yes, I can.
They put spin on it, right?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I
Just wanna
told you,
make
I played slow pitch softball 1 year, and you know what we did?
You won the championship.
We won the championship. What we did?
What level?
I don't know. Wasn't very high,
Okay, perfect.
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, okay, here we go. So Brad says this: form your own team, Rico, and beat the crap out of Knicks.
Okay.
Go ahead, try to find enough people.
Easy.
Really?
Very simple.
Who?
Oh, I got friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Because just before the show, you said I don't have many friends.
I know people. Did they live in Lincoln? Probably not, but
Okay.
they might be able to make the drive.
So Kelsey has this against me. Also, to respond to Kelsey's text from earlier when we were talking about the Cubs, yes, the Cubs are going to suck, Kelsey.
Garbage.
We're going to talk about that here in a second, actually, just about MLB.
Kelsey, you
in
want to
general.
join? Kelsey, you want to join my team and
Kelsey
beat the
says
crap out of
this.
Nick's team?
Kelsey says this: hey, Nick, I've talked to your old baseball coach about your playing abilities. You are definitely not a utility player. And slow pitch softball, I am.
My
I
wife
could
played.
be.
My wife played softball. She'll join,
I could be.
but now
I-
she won't join your team because your team sucks.
Unnamed texter says they're in for Rico's team. First base on a co-ed team. ... You must not be very good. No, that's not necessarily it. It's more of
Look at that. I could get the entire
Our-
text line on my team.
go ahead,
and we would win.
go ahead.
I bet I could convince Jay to play.
Sure.
I can't convince
So here's-
DP. I already asked him.
Here's the deal. Somebody says first base on a co-ed team, you must not be very good.
Kelsey
I will
Jones.
also say this. Our outfield consists of baseball players from Nebraska Westland. Our infield consists of a couple baseball players from Westland. There's Husker softball players joining.
Wow, so you're cheating. You're gaming the system. is what
And
you're doing.
here we are. And I didn't play in college.
You're gaming the system. Is what you're doing. So you're the worst player on your team.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So
I
I'll
could
still
get
hit it
I
down.
could get a bunch of former
here's
athletes.
the thing, Rico. The league that we're playing in might actually benefit you guys. It might give you a better chance. You know why?
Why?
You're only allowed 2 home runs per game,
Mm.
or else they're.
I can make a team made of all speed.
Yeah, that's great, man.
We would win.
Okay, go ahead. Kelsey, join his team. Ted,
Everybody's gonna be very disappointed. I'm not making a team, but if I did,
$30 per person.
if I did, we would win.
Please do. I hope you do. If you have a bunch of baseball and softball players on your team, then how do you call yourself a utility player? Because
You're just lucky to be on their team.
yeah, I'm the manager. So playing a rec league or competitive. So that one, I think it's rec. We're playing on ones on Tuesday and Friday nights as well that are competitive. So I think we'll be back at homes if you're yeah, we'll be back. We'll be running.
Nick, I'm actually hurt.
Why?
I want to play softball.
No, Rico, you can't be making me feel bad over here,
I wanna
man.
play softball. It's
Maybe
fine, though.
maybe you can join the Huskers.
I
They're
don't
down 2-0. They're being no hit right
I
now
wanna
to New
join the
Mexico
Huskers.
State.
I told you I can't hit a baseball.
Okay, here's what I'll do.
Can't hit a baseball. I can hit a softball.
You are more than welcome to come to DBAT, and we can have a tryout. We can hold a tryout.
okay.
Somebody says, "Good Lord, Nick, get him to quit whining by giving him fruitcake." That's awesome.
That's Dawson. Hey, Dawson, shut up.
Sounds like Nick's team is trying to hide him at first. Bro, no, I chose to play first base because that's the least amount. Well, catcher.
It's the least out of running.
Least I have to do. But we're putting a girl at catcher. One of my buddy's girlfriends. She doesn't want to play, but we need numbers, so we put her at catcher. Get in the power league on Tuesday nights. Ooh, that sounds fun. Actually,
Sounds like something he would suck at.
you're probably right.
garbage.
The Power League on Tuesday nights. Send me more information.
Sucks.
Let's get
oh,
in
look,
on this.
look who's
Oh,
here.
hey,
Look who's here.
hey, teammate.
Mr. Assisting of the backstabbing.
Hey, this is teammate
Hey,
Nathan.
What's
Hey,
up?
Look, I'm
What's up?
self-aware enough to know that the only reason I'm on the team is because my girlfriend is a package deal. I'm okay with that.
What's up?
I'll ride the bench as long as I get a ring at the end of the season.
Absolutely.
What's
count
up?
me in.
What's
we're
up,
making,
Brutuses?
We're making jerseys.
All
I
right.
just need your shirt size
Et tu, Brutus?
at 2 Brute.
Et tu?
Again, I'm self-aware enough.
That's good.
I'm
I'm
okay with this.
And
I'll be back up
Nathan's
first
I'm gonna get. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get the rest of
Perfect.
10-11 to join my squad.
Oh,
See,
is
that's-
that right?
that's funny because Eddie tweeted back at me and goes, "I want to be on the team." So
Yeah, I'll get Eddie to join. I'll talk to Nicole.
Sure, man.
Eddie's actually pretty good.
I'll talk to
Eddie's
Nicole.
fast.
See if Nicole wants to join.
All right, you can't take Nicole from us. That's kind of messed up.
Why not?
I have not talked to Nicole
See?
about this.
I'll get Nicole on my team.
Go ahead.
Forget you guys. You know what I'm gonna do?
Just
You know what I'm
don't,
gonna
just
do?
don't follow us to sportscasters
I'm gonna go.
after.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna see
that's,
what
that's where we are.
I'm gonna see what Nicklin and Kenzie are doing. I'm gonna talk to
Probably
talk to
busy.
a bunch of the people. You know,
I'll be coaching.
Just wait. Hey, be careful what you say, because Carly has teammates that graduate here in just a couple months.
Yeah.
If you want me to get
We're-
some more,
we're playing a fall
some
league.
more softball players, I can do that.
We are playing a fall league.
I'll get them to join my team.
All right.
What's your team name going to be called,
I
Rico?
don't know.
What's our
better
team
than
name?
Knicks?
Just
What's
can't
your
say
team?
it.
What's
It's,
your team
it's
name?
not. It's not what it was last year. It's different than last year.
It's not the
Team
whatever.
name
What was it?
defeat
Something of
Rico
Asia?
at all costs.
Yeah, the what's of Asia?
Orchids.
Orchids of Asia.
That was
his
our
team
that was
name.
our team name last
That's
year.
that's the team. That's the team you're gonna play for.
Again,
No.
make a team.
No,
and
no,
it'll
no,
be
no.
defeat Rico at all costs. That will be our team name.
No, we have it.
My
we
team
have
will
the
just
team
be better
name.
than Knicks.
Just be better than the Knicks.
You probably would be. I have all these high expectations. We had high expectations last year, and we were not good. But then we actually hit a home run. And then some guy stole our ball that was walking on 70th Street. So,
So you just didn't play.
you just took it back.
It's like the Sandlot.
So it is.
Yeah.
Now
we
we,
need
can't
that
play
back.
no more. Now we can't play no more.
One of our kids forgot their socks. We forfeit.
They didn't bring tennis shoes. Okay. Well, Nathan, I'm excited.
I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you guys to suck.
Rico,
I
Rico.
grew up playing baseball. I'm actually
Yeah, exactly.
played my entire life.
No doubt Rico is the better player as he has confidence, not arrogance, and the sock game is on point. Far from better than Nick.
See, it's great right there. Shout out to
Should we have a home run derby?
shout out to Ryan from Lincoln. Slow pitch home run derby.
Yeah, you want to have
I
one?
am
want a
not.
home
I'm
run
look.
derby.
The thing is, I'm not gonna hit any home runs.
Should we do a home
I'm gonna
run
hit
derby?
some. I'm gonna hit some liners, and I'm gonna get a bunch of infield singles. You're not gonna throw me out.
I did
That's the
hit a
thing.
home run in the 10-11 Channel 8 celebrity
Really?
softball game.
At
We won
Haymarket?
26-6.
Yeah, the one that we're not invited to.
Yeah, that's right.
Ever.
That's right.
Channel 8
It's like
got
it's like a
smoked.
whole bunch of media members. Not us.
Yeah,
Never us.
yeah.
Wait, do you guys? I thought you guys did play.
No, we don't get invited. People don't like us.
Look, I don't call the shots.
Who's the
I
best
just
player
play.
in the studio? DP. Even though he's more machine than man.
Is VJ? I feel like VJ would be pretty good.
I feel like
VJ's
VJ.
a big
I feel like
dude.
VJ would say he's really good.
You don't think? He's a big dude, man. If he gets
VJ
a hold
is-
of one, that ball's going.
VJ is physical.
I believe that.
Oh, here we go. Here's two of your teammates that you could have:
me
Adrian
what-
Martinez and Lat Mahan.
Tell me why they'd both be really good.
I don't know. It's a lot harder to hit a slow pitch softball than I think people think, and I'm not
is.
good at it.
I'd rather it be fast pitch, to be honest.
I think I would too.
No, I'll mash it. I'll mash. I won't mash it. It won't go that far, but
No,
I'll hit it.
see, here's the thing: is right when I started playing slow pitch, I used to keep going under it, and so it just popped straight up. It's actually very difficult. And now, then once you play in like the super competitive leagues, guys are able to direct the ball, like they aim where they want to hit it. They
That's why you gotta
pinpoint-
Jump into
they
it.
literally pinpoint a spot on the field, and they will drop it in there, and it's impressive. It's very tough.
I watched a guy hit a home run literally every swing. Like they were,
It-
he
it
was
can
like
happen.
he was like warming up, and they would just
But
toss every
supposedly
swing.
we only get 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we only get 2, and then everyone after that's an out.
It's an out.
It's an out.
It's an
Mhm.
out.
That's why you have to pick and choose. You don't
That's
hit
what
a
I'm
solo.
saying.
You don't hit a
Exactly.
solo home
so
run.
you do not hit a solo home run. You
Interesting.
wait till
How far is
we.
the fence?
I don't know. Somebody on the text line will know
Do
how
they
far
bring him in?
Mahoney is.
Do they bring him in or did they?
No, it's just like little league baseball fields though.
Okay.
Oh, so it's like 200 feet.
It's I want to say like 225.
You gotta be careful.
I could be wrong.
You
gotta be
275. Gus
You
says
can-
275.
Shout out,
Yeah,
Gus.
okay, 275 is fine. I was going to say
Not to the corner, though.
225, you can accidentally hit a home run.
Yeah, so like that's where I'm saying, like with slow pitch, you have to know the angles and basically get on top of the ball so that it goes as a line drive. Or if you want to hit a ground ball, put some spin on it. So when it hits the ground, it
We can bunt.
skips.
Rico, you good bunter?
No, like I said, I'm gonna hit a bunch of infield singles. I'm gonna hit it third. I'm gonna hit it to short, and I'm gonna run it out. And you're not gonna throw me out.
All right. We'll see when we play your team.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna make a team.
No, please do.
I'm not gonna make a team.
Rico, if we need a sub, you will be the first person I call.
I
And-
doubt that.
No, and the and the likelihood that we'll need a sub is probably pretty great.
Okay,
So you
I'll
will
be
the
waiting.
first.
I will be waiting for the call.
I hope you are.
I will be sitting by my phone.
I hope you are. You know why? Because I know you'll give 110%.
Oh, 100%.
That is true.
I will.
There's something to be said about heart.
I will
will.
not.
You know what I will?
I will not.
You know what
give
I will do?
110%.
I will
I
hurt
will-
myself for a win.
I will
I
tell
will-
you right now, Nick, I was the kid in gym class that yelled at everybody
See,
in like 10th grade.
okay, so
I take it way too far. I'm
okay, I
the
take it
most
serious.
competitive person you'll ever
I
meet.
take it seriously, but I'm saying I'm not about to slide.
I will be.
I
sliding
see.
on
I will
everything.
not.
slide.
I will not slide.
I slid in the home once.
If it's
Sliding, diving, as long as it's not coming from my face.
Yeah.
I got a face for TV,
Oh.
boys.
yeah, sure.
That's what the makeup is for.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He
So,
literally has a face for TV.
yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. Are you doing anything for St. Patrick's Day
Yeah, he's gonna be at Wings and Rings like us.
at night? Are you
Actually,
doing anything
we'll
for
be
St.
at Wings
Patrick's
and
Day?
Rings. No, I got to wake up early. Morning guy.
That's too bad. That's
I
too
know.
bad.
What
I'll be
is
out
that?
Friday night though.
I won't be St.
Because you know,
Patrick's
after
Day.
we'll go out Friday night.
I
How about
can't.
this?
I'm in KC.
We have to go out Friday night because I need my beer and I need my shot.
I need my. I'll be in
He'll be
KC.
gone.
I'm
What are you doing
going
in Kansas City.
just a nice little getaway
Nice little getaway to Kansas City. You kidding
for
me?
the weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah, going to
At that point, just go to Omaha.
gonna go hang
single newly 21-year-old college student needs a getaway.
Yeah.
go head out to the Power and Light District with a couple buddies and watch
Is
the
there a
March
casino in
Madness.
Kansas City?
I'm hoping so.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll lend you my kids for a week, and then you tell me
no,
talk
I
to me
don't-
about
I
a getaway.
I don't need that.
Talk to me about a getaway.
But no, well, it's also spring break this week.
so you're going
so-
to
No,
Kansas
it's next
City.
week.
No, it's this week. So
Like, you're currently in. Spring
I'm
break.
currently in spring break right now.
Oof. You timed that pretty bad with the state tournament.
you think-
That would've
midterms
been nice.
midterms was last week during the state tournament, which was wild. Wild.
Sounds awful.
Were you able to get out of them?
Get out of midterms?
Yeah.
No, I pulled 2 all-nighters.
There you go.
So, yeah, it's just an unreal.
Is anyone on the text line said that we're going to play him? I'm
So,
surprised that no one said
A lot
we're
of
gonna
people,
play
no, a lot of people want to
A lot of people want to join my team.
join Rico's
That's
team.
not-
Your
that's
team,
non-existent.
Is that right?
It's not gonna I'm not
I have
gonna
a
make a
listeners
team. Like I'm
That
sorry.
actually be kinda
I'm
dope.
sorry to everybody that wants to join my team. I'm not going to make a team.
You guys, we could have a text line team,
That'd be pretty cool.
Be a good team.
just anonymous. Just everybody should be like, "Are you part of the text line?"
It'll literally be called text line.
text line team
Yeah.
TLT. But no, I
Tilt.
just I mean it's supposed to be like 75 degrees in KC all weekend, and we're like
Well, that's
let's
real nice.
let's just go out and watch March Madness outside.
Is this
from
your way of
KC.
making me forget that when Virginia Tech wins by double digits? I get
Dude, no,
shot?
not at all. No,
I think
do
you're
they
trying
play?
to
Wait, do they
distract
play
from the
Friday?
fact.
You know
They
what?
play Friday at
Oh
3:30.
shoot!
This
No.
conversation has gone on long enough.
Okay, do we need to go to bed?
We need
Or
to-
I mean, do we need to? Oh! Oh! Sorry. All right, let's go to break. When we come back, we'll figure out something and get your thoughts on the text line. I'm sure there'll be plenty now. We'll take care of it all coming up next.
Follow Nick and Enrique on Twitter at Nick_Sainert and at Radio Rico AC. More of Happy Hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning. Now in our new time, we're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
My hardest job is to know how to win and how to lose and be able to handle adversity.
Well, I think that's also good because adversity is a great teacher. Usually when you're winning, you're not going to change much. But when you really encounter adversity, then everything's on the table. you begin to really examine your life and examine what you've been doing and what you haven't been doing. And that's when sometimes the most meaningful changes occur.
Weekdays from 11 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hello, I'm Charlie Stone, back with the latest news from Honda of Lincoln. Joining me now is the general manager, Andy Goodyear. Hey, Andy, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Charlie.
Hey, Andy, with spring right around the corner, how is your supply of new Hondas and pre-owned vehicles?
Really good, Charlie. As I've said before, when you drive by our lot, you don't see what you're looking for, just remember we have hundreds of new Hondas arriving soon, with Honda continuing to offer 0.9% APR financing to qualified buyers. Plus, we have over 125 pre-owned vehicles in stock and ready for immediate delivery.
That's great, Andy. Any more great news?
There is, Charlie. Honda just announced financing from 0.99% APR on certified pre-owned Hondas for qualified buyers.
So come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Hey, sports fans. Rico here with HIS Auto Care 70th and Van Dorn. Carfax recently awarded us as a top-rated auto service center for 2020, and Lincoln Choice Awards voted us as the 2021 top independent auto repair center. Call us at 402-488-8934 for superior service bumper to bumper. Mention this ad and get 7% off. Doesn't get any better than that. Rico for his Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Did you know that the U.S. has added over 1,100 new breweries in the last 18 months? Learn more by shopping at Myers Cork and Bottle, 13th and South, and by tuning into Thirsty Thursdays with Kevin Myers, because sports are better with a drink in your hand and a friend at your side.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
Do you know the common signs of transmission trouble?
Your engine revs before falling into gear. Shifting is rough, or you're leaking reddish-brown fluid.
Knowing the signs could mean repair instead of replace.
That's where we come in. We're certified transmission.
The job done right at the right price.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit Allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. But that didn't stop you, did it? You knew you could get arrested. You could incur huge legal expenses, and you could possibly even lose your job. You were well aware of the consequences of driving drunk. But one thing's for sure. You were wrong when you said it was no big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by NHTSA.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete.
Sun Valley Lanes and Games is now offering spring sand volleyball leagues. Sand volleyball leagues are 9 weeks long beginning April 3rd. Registration's available online at sunvalleylanes.com. Use the promo code 93.7 to save 5%. That's sunvalleylanes.com, promo code 93.7. Volleyball not your thing? They also offer fun cornhole and bowling leagues. Visit sunvalleylanes.com for complete details.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Brown Shoe Fit is gearing up for spring with new inventory on the way. They're stocking up on new spring sandals and athletic shoes daily in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Keen, Merrell, On, and many, many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrax. Spring is the season to be active and busy. Don't let your feet lose their support with old rundown shoes or sandals. Stop by Brown's Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Husker fans, don't miss your chance to get a first look at this year's Nebraska football team at Memorial Stadium. The annual Husker football red and white spring game is set for Saturday, April 9th at 1 p.m. Tickets are on sale now for only $10. To secure your tickets today or for more information, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
You're listening to the Happy Hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, so I've said some stupid things.
That was a good nap.
I've said some stupid things in my 7 months of having a show. That may have taken the cake. Let's get to some of your reaction. Let's just get it out of the way. I know Nick is younger, but I didn't realize Rico had to take care of 2 kids. What kind of mood does Nick have after naps?
He's okay. He's a little bit better than Ellie.
Oh, 3 kids, me.
He's a little bit better than Ellie, but still just kind of ornery. Kind of wants to go back to sleep, but realizes he has to get up. We have to make sure that there's a snack ready when he gets up.
Please do.
It's usually pretty good.
Please do. Anonymous Ryan and Lincoln, please make that the intro of the show. I'm dead. From Still Better Than Nick.
Still better than Nick.
Nick, Mr. Unlimited says this. Nick, just FYI, the Power and Light District is pretty expensive. Trust me, Westport District is way cheaper and a lot more fun. Okay, maybe. Sleepless in Seattle says time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed.
Ellison, Illinois. Rico, back in my day, I would love to be out any infield. I would also beat out any infield grounder. I loved being fast. I would also turn pretty much every base hit in the outfield into a double. Loved it. Is that the same with you?
It was. I'm not sure if it still is.
All right, then Gus is out. Guys, I've heard about switch hitters, but Nick's comment takes the cake. Sorry, I can't play anymore. Bone chips, repaired discs, and a hamstring that won't hold up to a slow trot.
Well, Gus, all you got to do is make sure the bases are loaded when you hit the home run. We're good to go. You don't even have to run the bases.
So, yeah.
Is that how it is? You don't have to run the base after
No.
homer. You can just trot back to the dugout.
You go halfway to first base and then you just walk back to the dugout.
Okay.
That's why part of me enjoys it. All right. Let's talk about some sports here. Let's get to there's a lot of interesting things. First of all, you guys have heard it on the station, but just a reminder, join us tomorrow and Friday. Buffalo Wings Ring 68th and 0. We'll be doing our March Mayhem, watching the NCAA tournament. The games start, I believe, at 10 a.m. They go all day and all night. So we'll be out there. Enjoy some wings, some drinks, some Kino with us. We'll be broadcasting live from 11 to 6. We'll have prize giveaways at the top of the hour for both days, free raffle tickets. So come on by. If you're one of the first 64 people, you get a ping pong ball, and with the team name on it. I have written all the team names on the ping pong balls.
Nick with his beautiful handwriting.
Yes, and they are in the golden spinner.
The spinner.
And you will draw out of that after you spin it. And that's the team that if they win the NCAA tournament, you get a prize. So come on out, say hello. And also make sure you join our ticket bracket challenge. Both we have men's and women's. Both links are on our website. Both links are on our social media pages. No passwords. So if there's a password or you're asked to give a password,
Not
you're
ours.
on the wrong one.
Not ours.
It's just 93.7 The Ticket is the bracket challenge. So like I said, head over to theticketfm.com, click on the bracket challenge banner, and we'll be able to get you in that way.
We are currently sitting at 130 plus entries on
Perfect.
the men's side and 40 plus on the women's side. I did have to put a limit on the. At first, we didn't have any limit on the women's side, and then some dude put 25.
Yeah, that for brackets.
So I had to change it to 3, and it still hasn't kicked his out. So I'm not sure.
You only switched it to 3?
Yeah.
Why'd you just not do 1?
I just wanted 3.
Okay.
Why not?
Just saying. 402-464-5685 Honda Lincoln Hotline, starter Heyman text line. If you have any thoughts, please send them our way. There's a lot of things going on in the baseball world. And first of all, score update, Nebraska baseball is currently playing at Hawks Field. They are down 3-0 as I believe that's Cam Chick. No, that's not Cam. That's Carone. Josh. Anyway,
I don't know. They
somebody,
just said.
it's tough to read their names. They are down 3-0 to New Mexico State. They beat them 12-6 yesterday. They were up they were up big heading into the 9th inning, gave up quite a few runs in the 9th inning. And that's kind of something that we talked about yesterday as Max Anderson comes up to the plate is Nebraska with them losing a guy in their bullpen like Jake Buns. It's kind of been that story for Nebraska the last couple years. It's been you lost Chad Linsman under Darren Erstad in a year where you felt pretty good about Nebraska's possibility to do something. Then you lose Colby Gomez last year in the back end of your bullpen. Now you're losing Jake Buns, who's a reliable and experienced guy. Whether he's going to be in the 5th inning or if he's one of the guys that you might be able to lean on in the 9th inning, it's still an experienced arm that's pitched in some big games. Pitched against Arkansas in the regional last year. They gave up quite a few runs in the 9th inning last night. They ended up winning though 12-6. So now they've won 2 in a row. Here they are facing a 3-0 deficit. So can their bats come alive? One guy that has been on fire, Griffin Everett. He had a home run yesterday. That was 3 home runs in the last 2 days for him. And hot. Multiple RBIs, obviously. It's just a really good showing from Griff, who is the leading, catching for most of the games for Will Bolt. But yesterday he was DHing, and they're figuring out ways to. I think they're still figuring out how to adjust their lineup. Core Jackson, the freshman from Ontario, got his first hit of the season yesterday. It was a double. And so it's like things like that where they're still just trying to figure out the best combinations of where guys need to be. Remember this year, with no Spencer Schwellenbach, there's a way that Bryce Matthews can move back to shortstop if they decide that, because he was recruited here as a shortstop out of Texas. He played shortstop in high school. So with that being said, it could just be a little interesting here as it's 1-2 on Max Anderson once again with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. So still plenty of time to get back in it for Nebraska's offense, but it's just this is kind of what we're talking about. But this is the stretch that Nebraska needs to get hot. Like they need to get hot at this point if they want to contend for some postseason accolades or postseason mark because of the schedule. And we have to remember that now that it's a regular season, like normal season, I should say, you have midweek games, you have non-conference opponents. So with that, you have these midweek series against New Mexico State. You have Texas A&M Corpus Christi. You have South Dakota State next week in a midweek game. You have Kansas State down the road. You have Creighton, Oral Roberts, like South Dakota State comes to Lincoln. You have those times where you can kind of get on the right foot, but guys need to step up, especially in those weekday game or midweek games, because you're not going to throw Kyle Perry on a Wednesday night.
No,
you're not going to throw whoever, Dawson McCarville.
Those midweek games were a guy like Kyle Buns.
Jake Buns.
Why did I say Kyle? Too many Kyles. Jake Buns would have shined because you've got him for the weekend where he comes in. He's maybe a longer reliever, a guy that you come in when you're in a sticky situation. He can get you out of it. But in the midweek, you get him in there. He can give you a couple innings as a starter, so that you're not taxing your bullpen so much for the weekend. So losing him was really detrimental to that. But it's a mix of the pitching and the hitting that really, because coming into the season, they were talking about how deep their pitching rotation was, how deep their bullpen was, and how they were really confident in it. And so far to the start of the season, it's been a struggle to find out, who the starter is, how long that person can go, who's going to end up, closing the game. Because closing games closing games, just the ending of games has been a struggle for Nebraska, whether they have a lead and they give it up or they're trying to make a comeback and then they allow, 3 or 4 more runs towards the end of the game. Like just finding the arms in the correct situations right now is something that Nebraska is going to have to do because they haven't been able to figure it out so far early in the season. The bats, I mean, there are flashes. There are flashes like yesterday where you see the bats come alive and you're like, okay, this is what they can do. And then you have instances like this where, they're being shut out. I don't know if they have a hit. But
hit,
did it count as a hit or was it an error?
Maybe it was an E3.
Yeah, so I don't know if they have a hit yet.
So
the bats went from scoring 12 runs to right now being no hit.
We've talked about, what kind of mentality this team has, and that's not up for question or anything like that. Will Bolt's mentality and what he wants this offense to look like is not really up to question. It's how are they going to kind of finagle it? Are they going to be able to do what they want to do on offense? And by that, I mean, they try to do 3 hit and runs back to back with Max Anderson, who was the Big Ten Freshman of the Year at the plate, and it didn't work. So Max Anderson still has a full count. And part of that also factors in pitch location, like the little things like that you can't control, pitch location. But this is where one of the big characteristics of last year was guys like Max Anderson, who were big parts of your team, being okay with sacrificing their at bat if it meant moving a guy from first to second or second to third with less than 2 outs. Like that. That's why I'm saying like things like that. As Max hits one to shallow left field, it's kind of in the Bermuda Triangle.
No man's land. All right.
So now they have a hit. Runners at first and second.
That's always that one always sucks because you got a guy on first. If you knew that it's going to get dropped, you could get to third, but that's when you got to wait and see.
Way. Yeah, no way. So anyway, that's interesting. Wet blanket. He makes a really good point on the text line.
We can get to that on the other side.
All right, let's get to break. We'll be right back on the happy hour.
Download our app by searching 93.7 The Ticket in your app store to stay in touch and listen all day long wherever you are. More of the happy hour is next on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The middle of March is here, and you know what that means. It's time to get to Buffalo Wings and Rings at 68th and O for our yearly party for the first 2 days of the NCAA tournament. Join us this Thursday and Friday for beer, food, basketball, great prizes, and sports talk. We'll be on location both days from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., and the first 64 people to stop by on Thursday get a draw for a ping pong ball with a team and the tourney on it that can lead to great prizes if that team makes the Final Four. It's March Mayhem with 93.7 The Ticket this Thursday and Friday at Buffalo Wings and Rings, 68th and O.
Types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe. 93.7 The Ticket. Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Mostly sunny skies and warm conditions for your Wednesday. We'll top out at 72. Winds out of the south-southwest at 15. Increase in cloud cover tonight with a low of 42. We'll see much cooler conditions tomorrow with a high of 53 and a chance for rain moving in by the late afternoon hours. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Brown Shoe Fit is gearing up for spring with new inventory on the way. They're stocking up on new spring sandals and athletic shoes daily in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Keen, Merrell, On, and many, many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrax. Spring is the season to be active and busy. Don't let your feet lose their support with old rundown shoes or sandals. Stop by Brown's Shoe Fit today, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers is all about the good and creating more of it. More drive-through celebrations, more weekend traditions, more family dinners and lunches, more car picnics and road trips, more desserts, maybe more second desserts, more celebrating being together as much as we can. There's always room for more good and more Freddy's. Keep the good going with a taste that brings you back.
Work, laundry, dishes. I was exhausted. I needed a vacation, but finding a way to pay for it, not so easy. Then I found it, a research study at Solarion. I searched the studies and found a perfect match for me. It was so easy. I earned cash for the study and booked that vacation. Plus, I made an impact on medical research. Find a study and sign up today at healthresearch.com.
You should consider the risks of the research before you agree to participate.
Hey, sports fans, Rico here with HIS Auto Care 70th and Van Dorn. Carfax recently awarded us as a top-rated auto service center for 2020, and Lincoln Choice Awards voted us as the 2021 top independent auto repair center. Call us at 402-488-8934 for superior service bumper to bumper. Mention this ad and get 7% off. Doesn't get any better than that. Rico for his Auto Care, 70th and Van Dorn. God bless you.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. And things have obviously been pretty challenging lately with new vehicles, with all the microchip and supply chain issues. But things continue to loosen up as Koppel gets more and more new vehicles in each and every week. We've had many customers also custom order their vehicles. So if you don't see what you want in our current inventory, we can put an order in to get exactly what you want. So go online, reserve your new vehicle at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did.
Do you know the common signs of transmission trouble?
Your engine revs before falling into gear. Shifting is rough, or you're leaking reddish-brown fluid.
Knowing the signs could mean repair instead of replace.
That's where we come in. We're certified transmission.
The job done right at the right price.
March is Problem Gambling Awareness Month. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300 or go to choicestreatmentcenter.com.
Listening to this Allstate commercial about savings might be the hardest thing about getting those savings. Save for simply becoming an Allstate customer. Save more for adding DriveWise. And save even more for driving safely. Visit allstate.com or contact your local agent for a quote today. Allstate. Minimum effort, maximum reward.
Not available in every state. New customer savings based on early signing discount. Drive-bys is an optional feature. Savings vary based on how you buy. Subject to terms and conditions. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You knew the risks when you decided to drive drunk. There could be a crash. People could get hurt or killed. But that didn't stop you, did it? You knew you could get arrested. You could incur huge legal expenses, and you could possibly even lose your job. You were well aware of the consequences of driving drunk. But one thing's for sure. You were wrong when you said it was no big deal. Drive sober or get pulled over. This message brought to you by NHTSA.
If you want to make new floor shopping easier, come to O Street Carpet. Hi, I'm Steve Carper. Our flooring professionals can help you choose the best flooring for you, your family, and your budget. We eliminate the confusion. Even better, you'll be enjoying your new flooring much sooner. No 6 or 8 week waits. We'll install right away and save you money on installation. Floor shopping made easy every day at O Street Carpet.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Husker fans, don't miss your chance to get a first look at this year's Nebraska football team at Memorial Stadium. The annual Husker football red and white spring game is set for Saturday, April 9th at 1 p.m. Tickets are on sale now for only $10. To secure your tickets today or for more information, visit huskers.com/tickets or call 402-472-3111.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete.
Sun Valley Lanes and Games is now offering spring sand volleyball leagues. Sand volleyball leagues are 9 weeks long beginning April 3rd. Registration's available online at sunvalleylanes.com. Use the promo code 93.7 to save 5%. That's sunvalleylanes.com, promo code 93.7. Volleyball not your thing? They also offer fun cornhole and bowling leagues. Visit sunvalleylanes.com for complete details.
Lincoln's best place to meet, eat, and compete. Sun Valley.
Now back to the happy hour with Nick Sainert and Enrique Alvarez Clary on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, back here on the happy hour, 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. It's a replay, Rico. Is it? Yes. Chill. All right, so Nebraska has come back somewhat. They're down 3-2 now, top of the fifth. New Mexico State just got a no-out double, or a leadoff double, I guess would be the correct terminology there. Yeah, if you're a Spartans baseball fan, Lincoln East, Austin Schneider, former baseball player for Lincoln East and a football wide receiver, currently plays currently plays on New Mexico State. So he's back in Lincoln right now as we have a fly out to center field and the guy is second tagged up. All right, I want to get to this text before we have to close it out.
Yes.
Wet Blanket says this, and he does make a good point. Nick, it's baseball. All pitchers get hurt or get injured. Excuse me. Remember when I questioned your confidence in the team after replacing 3 starters and a closer with, quote, pitching depth? That depth can't absorb the loss of one guy. He asked the question. I think that's that's a very good point. Very valid point. Yeah, Blanket. Also, I will say this. I guess what I was trying to get at, and I was thinking more about it during the break, is the absence or the loss of Jake Buns now is magnified because through the first, I don't know, they're 5-9, so 14 games of the season, 14 and a half now, their pitchers have not been able to eat up innings. And by that, I mean, like Drew Christo today, granted he's only a true freshman, Drew Christo went 2/3 of an inning. He didn't make it out of the first inning. Throughout the first games, Nebraska couldn't get a guy to get out of the third inning, get past the third inning. And so with that, the loss of Jake Buns or the loss of one guy is magnified. Mm-hmm. And it's huge. And now we're starting to see that as we're getting to the point where once you get into Big Ten games and teams are more disciplined and they're used to playing in outside and not on turf fields, mm-hmm. and like those little things that are just the way that baseball is. Once you get out into the hot summer and things like that,
these teams have seen you. They know, they kind of know what to expect.
Once you get into a Big Ten series or dare I say the Big Ten tournament, then those things are going to be magnified even more because not being able to get a guy to go past or pitch out of the third inning is crucial. It's horrible. It's detrimental to kind of the success of the team. So you're
going to tax your bullpen so much. And that's that. I mean, you got guys in there that aren't used to throwing so many innings, and you're going to throw them in there for multiple innings because your starter can't go more than 3-4 innings. Mm-hmm. That's unfortunately that's what leads to more injuries. Hopefully that doesn't happen and they can get their starters to figure it out. But it's not something that even a team with pitching depth, although Wet Blanket doesn't, that just means they can't find one guy or whatever he said. Mm-hmm. Even a team with pitching depth, you're going to struggle because guys are going to get tired. Guys' arms are going to get sore. Like you can't throw somebody out there if they're tired and sore. That's dangerous.
No, and Wet Blanket, you make a really good point, man. And I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments that you do give us because that's a very valid point is, man, we're sitting here and you can't find one single guy to eat up innings. And the truth is right now, no, they threw out a freshman pitcher who was on many people's draft boards last year and he couldn't get out of the first inning. He walked the bases loaded. So something's got to change. And you make a really, really good point. But now like the loss of just one guy, especially an experienced arm, mm-hmm. is magnified when guys can't get out of the second or third inning. It's really something they need to fix before they get into the heart of Big Ten play in a couple weeks with Michigan coming to town, who been to the College World Series, has experience, and as New Mexico State has runner on third base with 2 outs. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully Nebraska can come back again and top the Aggies. So, all right, we're done for today. Remember, join us. The happy hour is on the road tomorrow for the first time. Woohoo! We will be at Buffalo Wings and Rings on 68th and O. Come hang out, watch some NCAA tournament action with us. There'll be prizes at the top of every hour, so we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hope to see you guys there. But we're done for today. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you.
Adios.
Freddy's Frozen Custard and